what's up, guys? This is Downshift Mojo, and this is log number 3. Now, it's been a while since I uploaded a video to YouTube, and if you guys are following me on Twitter or Instagram, you probably know that I met with a small accident a few weeks ago, and since then my bike's been a little messed up. I had to change tires because they were really bald, and that's probably what caused the accident. And the fairings were scratched up, the brake levers bent, but fortunately nothing happened to me. The gear did its job pretty well, not a single scratch. So that's what's basically been keeping me busy for the last couple of weeks. I had to hunt down for tires, which are really difficult for the Yamaha, and even the fairings, and I'm still not done with everything, and I'm actually still in the process of making changes to the bike. So if you guys are interested in knowing what modifications I'm making, do follow me on Twitter, and I keep posting images and tweets about the changes that I'm making as and when they happen. You could also follow me on Instagram, but that'll be kind of a little bit later that I post stuff. Twitter's more real time. Getting into the topic of today's vlog, a few weeks ago, the government of Karnataka began to enforce the pillion helmet rule. Now, I initially thought it was a great initiative by the government, and until recently, when I actually saw it being enforced, I had second thoughts about it. Now, if any of you guys are from Bangalore, have lived in Bangalore, you know that the people who plan the city, the roads, etc., they're probably the smartest people on this planet. It was in this city that we had a traffic signal in the middle of a flyover. Yeah, that's true. There was this flyover called the Richmond Road flyover, which still exists today. However, in the beginning it did have a signal. And it's probably, if you ask me, it should have gone to the Guinness Book of World Records to, have a signal on the flyover. It basically defeats the purpose of the flyover to begin with. So you get what I'm saying when I say they're the smartest people on this planet. So knowing this fact about Bangalore, I really wanted to figure out as to what triggered this pillion helmet rule. And I searched all over the internet, and I found this news where essentially this whole thing started about sometime last year, where a pillion as well as the rider hit a pothole, and as a result they fell off their motorcycle. And I believe there was a truck behind them, and they were run over by the truck, and both of them died in that accident. So the city planners and the cops believe that it's important for the pillion to be safe as well, and they implement this helmet rule, which is supposedly supposed to keep the pillion safe. But considering the accident that actually happened, I don't think a helmet would save the pillion or the rider in such a situation. So these guys, instead of fixing the potholes, which was actually the root cause of the accident, they amend a rule to make the pillion wear a helmet as well. I think that is just bullshit. Now, I'm in complete support for a law like this. However, I don't think it's going to really benefit anyone. Primarily because the people who make the law, the people who enforce the law, and the people who are supposed to follow the law have no real idea of what the difference between a good and bad helmet is. Now, I went through the actual law, and what it states is that uh, the rider, well as the pillion, is supposed to wear a protective headgear. Now, if you Google protective headgear, this is probably what you'll find. So, clearly, the people who are making the law don't really have a clue. Secondly, the people who enforce the law. The cops have been known to find people who wear a helmet a, which is DOT certified. Now, as far as I know, DOT is a higher level of certification than the ISI, and the reason they give is this is not an ISI certified helmet, therefore we are finding you because the law says you're supposed to wear a ISI certified helmet. Lastly, the people who are, supposed to follow the law are pretty clueless too. The other day, I was riding around and I saw this kid who was, wearing a helmet, which was, really oversized for him. It was just dangling all over his head, and the helmet basically started here and ended on this end of his shoulder. That's how big it was. Now, that kind of helmet is not really going to protect him. Probably if he meets with an accident, that helmet is just going to fly off, and it was pretty much as good as he wasn't wearing a helmet. Now, there are basically two kinds of helmets. One is designed to protect your head, and the other is designed to protect your pocket from the police. And what I've seen after this rule has been implemented for a couple of weeks now, most of the people are just wearing a helmet to protect their pockets, and they really don't care about it. So, if you guys really care and you want to really follow this rule, make sure you get the right sized helmet. I know it's a big deal to, get the right size helmet and carry this helmet around, but I mean, that's the main point of this law. So, that's it, I guess, that I have for today. I hope you guys like this vlog, and let me know what you think about it in the comments. If this rule makes sense or it doesn't.